welcome back to your boy Prince TV. Thank you all for those of you when they share my video, for those of you when they subscribe to this channel, and do when they hit the like button, they drop their comments, anything when they think about my video. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys, the way you guys are really making this platform to go forward. Respect to you all. I evaluate you now they do so. Not be say I don't know. Understand? For those of you when just the newly they subscribe, had they see you now understand. So respect to you all. For those ones when say they subscribe to the channel, and then the ones when say that they watch me now, when now subscribe to the channel, thank you in advance. So now so the matter play. I need to really appreciate you now. So now they help me. They carry the channel. They go on. It's not easy. You understand? I respect you all for what you guys are doing. Continue doing the work you are doing. One day we'll have the benefits. We'll come here and share the bonus. They say chop a chop. We understand. So now so the matter be. So without wasting time, and the most subito most way to get for today.
Prince TV.
Not be small team. Sad governors and the rural leaders will be like say they did the area for the southern part of Nigeria and also they don't call that change for Buhari because say one thing one I go understand be say if they say if oil touch this hand, definitely it go still touch the rest. Say when most of our youth they protest about this NSAS matter, most of the governor will be like say they for the south side, they not join the matter. They just they feel okay. We just they waste our time. You understand? But as it has been also now, Buhari don't give the disappointment when I reason and I say yes. Okaleni kunonya osilo udikan okure oputa se akaikan. You understand? So what that one mean be saying if something never meets person, he go talk say na him be odunga. But when he meet him, he go no say not be bobo juice. Understand? So now so the matter take place. So as it has been also, the south leaders who will be say they be governor and the rural areas now. They expect Buhari and the officials may come address them one or two things like that for the meeting. So now these people can't stay for the place. They wait for these officials, may they come, may they know one or two things where they want to talk together. But as it has been so, Boo can't disappoint them. For those of you now when you be like so I never see the video when they cut this chain so check in.
Enough of the insult. Me I first know say this meeting no get ahead. Because everything about Niger Delta na joke. Everything about South South na joke. We can at least to show say when I respect South South, we can not pick any call from presidency at least within the next 24 hours. If we they take their phone call, it be like say when not sell us out to.
Today in the South South, we have sat here since morning to this time, and there is no single minister. I was telling the Senator, I said, there's no single minister here, from here. There's nobody representing anybody here. And 6 of you are there, and all of us are here. We are going to take a decisive decision.
I don't see Mabi. So now so the matter be now so when they be like say they be the wait Buhari may come address them so they don't stay there for many times. They not see say Buhari call nobody can't do anything so. The matter not end there so my governor, my own personal governor, go. So when they call Governor Ifeanyi call, I put the picture for him. They say so now be this man. I they respect and shout, but now so he won't be like saying he want kind of like translate. You understand? Because he can come out, can they tell us say okay now say Buhari don't bring apology. Say he won't apologize on behalf of Buhari. Say Boo don't call her for phone and may address the South governors and the rural leaders when he be like say they did that place so when he be say them not come and answer the call. You understand? For those of you when he be like so I never watch the video when the governor Ifeanyi call what they do the apology on behalf of Boo check in.
Very unfortunately, and spoke with the Chief of Staff to Mr. President, and he did ask that I should please apologize to the South, that they are already there at the airport. He's there at the airport with the ministers, but because of the emergency meeting and the further meeting of Mr. President with the Inspector General of Police and the DG SSS, that it will be difficult for them to come for this meeting without these two persons in their midst. In fact, I believe that at that moment I was very confused because I know that we are taking all our leaders from their various homes since yesterday, and the governors themselves have left everything they ought to do through yesterday and through the night to this morning. We are going to convey this message to the Chief of Staff, to Mr. President, and I'm sure the press is here with us, and they should appropriately also communicate it that we desire, as a region, an unreserved public apology to the region, particularly to our traditional rulers and the leaders in this zone.
Now we've been here only to be told that the meeting had been cancelled. After this long, sitting in one seat for this number of hours, we felt this is a complete disregard for the traditional rulers and the region.
So now so it take place, so now system let una know how it happen. In as far as we not there for the country again, when we there for the European side, we go see they know everything when it be like say they happen for inside this particular platform. So now so the matter to be so now Mokowa come they like now they apologize on behalf of the federal officials, understand? And how put the picture when be the governor, if I Okowa, Delta State governor, so man tell him one or two things when it apologize on behalf of Buhari, you understand? Put the picture for him they say and so Moga Okowa, I don't understand again, Nani Jeko, and Rekule Buhari I remember home, are you anyone around? He actually like I say defend this Buhari. Nani Jeko, I was in this man. So me I try to let her know, you know, say na my town person. I need to use my language for them. Understand? And so me they tell her now say, me I don't understand the way again. When it be like say the federal government they fail anyhow, why they not go feel like, you know, then when be still the governor, why they not go kind of like bring this federal issue come out, make them still debate, you understand? So because now as him being now, so now it can be like say they kind of like defend their boo-boo on his behalf, you understand? So that kind of thing not to make sense like that. Now me they try to tell him with my language, make he kere the member, you understand? So now so the matter be now see my let on know. Because this Buhari one and the see so na disappointment I may be. As if they fail the citizens, now so still they fail the governors of the state, you understand? More especially when it comes to our south side, because my turn one thing guys, no verse they take time now so. Because this Buhari one they see so when it be like say now 1 hour some and they lead people when be like say they get intelligence pass and so now because of the privilege one will still give and waiting and they talk every time for inside this particular platform. So if we reach 2023, more use our brain, more carry that man come on for that place. So we understand. So now so the matter to be now see my let know. So without wasting time, we'll go straight to another news. Donald Trump don't call out change. Can't tell us say as it be now so say the US made them not worry, made the US citizens not worry. Say the vaccine now so when they want to cure the coronavirus, say finally they don't get them. Say as from next week they go carry the vaccine come, make them start to use them for the US area. Guy, one of the reasons and I say this man may you not come go scam the US people. Why? Because now when it be like say your one of your leg don't come out for inside the White House, you won't just find alternative when you want to make them day please again. But normally that man na good person sharp, but you know so all these leaders they know they feel they believe them. They will talk advantage here through. You understand? So as it been now, so now this our president now what they call Donald Trump, in can call out and say the coronavirus don't come out. Say they will distribute them as from next week so that everything will start to work. Or they call the name of the company when be like saying them produce this COVID-19 vaccine. For those of now when they be like saying I never see where Donald Trump because they know this okpata so check it.
We are rounding the curve. The vaccines are being delivered literally. It'll start next week and the week after. And it'll hit the frontline workers and seniors and doctors, nurses, a lot of people going to start, and we're going very quickly. 2 companies already announced, a 3rd one coming up, and a 4th and 5th one coming up soon also. So it's, some people have called it really a miracle. It could have taken 4 or 5 years to do this. Normally it probably would have taken 4 or 5 years, just getting it through the FDA. We pushed it very hard.
Not be still small thing so for inside that same US so now so as it be the man when they be saying they call the Joe Biden when he be like saying they opposition with Donald Trump, where they drag now who will come become the president. Normally we know say this man already win, just that Donald Trump won't try to he kind of like use in a little bit strategies to fight the case, may say whether I go 50 day for the White House, you understand. So now the Joe Biden now he don't come out now, so this one so now La Republic, and I bring this news for Italian website, you understand, and then bring out this one now. So he said here amministra per 11 milioni degli immigrati irregolari per noi primo giorno di governo dobbiamo mettere tutto in regola, you understand. All right, so wetin this one mean now, so they try to let them know say this Joe Biden na talk say if he enter for administration, say the first thing when their government go do now to make sure say all the immigrants when they be like say they're not regular, almost about 11,000 immigrants, and when not they regular for the country, say they go try to make 11,000 immigrants to dey regular, you understand. More read than for English may not be like say most of them don't understand the Italian as they play, you understand. All right, he said amnesty for 11,000 irregular migrants in the first days of government by Joe Biden, you understand. All right, so this Joe Biden now, he don't tell us as a tell on so so more watch more say as he go be, whether na tree go be, because now they never know who go be the president. They still they drag together in with this man one they see for here now. So anyhow what will be, we go still let you know how everything till they happen. So guys, now here we go keep the news rich. The next time will be yours. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao.
Olu, I settle my case and make my ladder sweat like it.